You're up against B Chicago, but
Mm-hmm.
Pickles is on our team.
We got Pickles.
We got Pickles on our team.
Looks like we have another tank main. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no. Well, sort of. Maybe they're like me and they like playing support. They play... Ooh.
Oh.
Well, banning my Johanna out from under me.
The
But
Satanist is living up to their name.
Yeah, interesting, interesting. Okay, so we got lots of different tanks here, but also quite a bit of support, and they're winning with support, so maybe there are support.
Maybe they know there's a Johanna player on the other team.
Maybe. I mean, it is an early pick frequently enough.
Banchichi. You fought Banchichi as well.
Well, we don't know anything about the team, so Johanna's my universal tank.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hang out in the heroes unavailable mode until we have some information. Got a e.t.c and then Cooldan. There's a Rhaegar.
So, do you have any tanks that are good against her? Or is that not enough information?
It's not a lot of information. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of hover at the moment. I mean, I can also just grab an early e.t.c.
True.
Tychus doesn't want to show, so I'm gonna force this.
Okay. Oh, it looks like he was gonna force you too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Everyone's learned the force trick,
Yep.
and now everyone's got to do the force trick.
I've got no problem taking Diablo if we see squishies on the other side. Okay, anub'arak.
Well, according to Greer, auto loss.
Let the game
Oh,
well,
no.
Yeah. So
Oh, shoot.
that's to avoid our burst, so they're negating. We want to make sure
The
there's lots of
kael'thas.
sustain.
Yeah.
We want displace, which e.t.c has well enough. So that's all right. Right now, this would be a really good game for Diablo because we're not dealing with really high health pools. Displacing is really powerful. Getting rid of some cleanup. What do we got here? We just want to make sure everything else is very sustain based
Yeah.
so that it doesn't get nullified by the Medivh. And it seems like we have some decent sustains here for Atlas. Okay, we got our healer.
Baby.
Cool. We're getting a longer range sustain.
They're just waiting. Both
Yeah.
teams are counting this down.
It's a very, very quiet game at the moment, but it is
Welcome, Draven.
it is Wednesday, hump day, you know. Maybe people aren't feeling that social. You would
You think
with,
on Hump Day,
you would think
people
with
would
WoW
be more
Classic
social.
out, they'd all be like my community and, you know.
Oh, I saw a pretty biting tweet
I
this
saw
weekend.
that too, yeah, about like you made the community that
You are
wanted.
the community.
Now, to be fair, my counterpoint...
Retail's no different.
Yeah, you could have a better sense of community if you tried in retail, but you decided to give your role in Classic. I'll agree with that well enough. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, that's not the same guy, but they're using that skin. The problem is that Classic's still one continent, so you're more likely to see your community. And then with the layering thing, you don't get divided as much as sharding. Interesting. Okay.
Well, for the Grey Mane.
Yeah, and we're going to empower our Rainer a lot with
Maybe.
that Arthas pick.
We'll see if it counters the Grey Mane. Most of the time it will, but sometimes you're up against a Grey Mane that can wipe the floor with your face, regardless of what hero you're playing.
And wow.
You got a Master Rhaegar.
Okay. All right, looks like we got a bit of an uphill battle. Looks like they gave us a 2 and a 1. And
Hey, you're a 2 as well.
I know.
Don't discount yourself.
Well, I know, but like, you know, we didn't get a master. We got a 1 and a 2, and
Well, how close is the 1-2
we got a 5.
Master?
I don't know. That's true. They could have just been there, but
And Amish, thank you so much for the sub 3 months. 3 months coming in.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
you Amish for joining us.
I am the community.
It's hard when and too, like I saw this video last night that was graphical comparison of Classic to BFA. except for they filmed places that were populated.
Oh.
So they were doing like the graphic suite, and then like the middle screen where like this half is BFA and this half, and the classic half has people jumping and being a part of the background, and the BFA half is nobody there. And
see, that's what you always have to be careful of with the media.
That's bias right there.
What's the actual picture, not what's been edited for TV.
Yep. That is bias.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Well, it's not a big auto attack team, but you know, avoiding burst would help.
Welcome, Fizz.
As the game goes on.
Enemy team draft is really solid. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty challenging. So what do you think you're gonna go for this one?
I don't know. Let's hear some votes for level 1.
All right, chat against this enemy
like
comp.
Block Party could work a lot versus the Rhaegar butt bite, and then you got there's no range auto attacks that would be, you know, nullified. So I think Block Party is where my head's going, but I'm also a very new e.t.c, so you know, Prog Rock could help shore up the shortcomings of the Stukov heal.
Welcome, Eureka. We're here with Shrines. We're here on Shrines. Groot saying Prog Rock.
Cool, let's go with that.
Okay. Infernal Shrines is what I was gonna say. Maybe. Still gonna be a little delayed, but we got this. Kyle on e.t.c. Hopefully no AI for either team with this one, so we get a real e.t.c. battle. We're tanking for a Stukov, a Raynor, a later game Arthas, and a kael'thas. Enemy team has a Greymane Rhaegar, a Div. Okay, I don't think I messed that up. A anub'arak and a Malthael. We're bottom with the kael'thas here, chasing down a Rhaegar. Seeing if we can make it happen. Nice gravity lapse from the kael'thas. Getting pretty aggressive. And got pretty aggressive with Kyle there. Really wanted that kill, but sometimes, you know, it happens. We didn't know where the enemy team was. anub'arak showed up bottom along with the Greymane. Raynor mid. We're going to rotate mid with the kael'thas, see if we can get more picks. We got a Medivh here. Nice job. kael'thas throwing up the gravity last. Down with the Raynor. What did he get hit by?
It's the Medivh stack, so if you get hit by the initial burst.
Oh, so we're going to stay mid here. kael'thas is going to rotate bottom with the Stukov, and then Arthas is solo laning top.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Rough on these two instances. I honestly didn't think that Raynor would die there, so
yeah.
I was giving him a wide burst to finish it off. Also, is our Kael? He's Orban too, so we should save Orban for.
Okay. kael'thas is rotated mid. Raynor is back. Pickles on Raynor. Enemy team has grabbed their mid camp. We should be getting on ours here real soon, because they are probably already taking bottom. And the shrine is activating in 25 seconds. Yep, here goes the bottom camp. We got a 4v4 down here. The anub'arak, the Rhaegar, the Greymane, and the Medivh fighting our Raynor, e.t.c, kael'thas, and Stukov. Arthas still top by himself. No camps to defend against, but a lot of XP to grab. Shrine activating in 4 seconds. Coming up real soon, but we still got a clear bottom of this Cosver camp. Looks like the silence comes out from Stukov's arm. Nice job there, getting some damage onto the minion collapse. Unfortunately, kael'thas goes down. He rotated mid and I guess got caught out. The shrine is capable of being activated. anub'arak hits that.
But kael'thas might be, like you said, fresh out of Masters, so he's playing very aggressively, and it's certainly, my nerves are a little racked at the moment. I want to make sure.
You're doing great. All right, Arthas is in. Nice stun, letting him get out. We almost have the anub'arak, so anub'arak's going to have to back. And Pickles is calling everyone back to him. kael'thas is here, so we now have our first damage once again. Wonderful flame strike on the ground. They're taking some people in it. He is orbing though, so luckily we're not doing convection checks. We have to worry there. Oh, nice choke there. Silencing the anub'arak and the Malthael from the Stukov right after we slid, stunning them. Nice living bomb on a Malthael that was hit with Flame Strike, but Rhaegar coming in to heal that damage off. We're pretty much neck and neck when it comes to shrine grabbing. 25 to 26, 25 to 30. Oh no, e.t.c is down, but I think we have it if we stay focused on the objective here. And a Flame Strike from, oh, kael'thas, come on, buddy. It's 33 versus 34, 34 v 34. We're so close to getting this. We just gotta make sure. Gotta stay focused. 35, 35, and we got it. We got it. Looks like anub'arak is gonna go down as well, so we can get pretty aggressive with this
push.
push.
See if we can get in range. Okay.
Team Punisher is cleaning up the lane, so he had to go back a little bit. But now, a Frozen Punisher is pushing to the structures. Sadly, his little ice balls exploded already, so we won't be turning off any structures right away. But we are going to see what kind of structures we can get before this thing goes down. Halfway, and we finally are through the gate. Nice job. Down goes the bottom tower. And now we're going to work on the top tower here. And the Ice Punisher has been defeated. That's Silence and Rain. Silence. Stukov and Raynor poking. Got a little slide there to stun the Rhaegar that jumped on our Stukov range. Stukov really deep. Is he going to make it back? No, he's not. Malthael gets in there and just shreds his health. kael'thas showing up. Really aggressive, catching the Greymane, who is now protected by the Medivh. And Greymane going in. Oh, for some damage on the kael'thas. We knock him back into tower range, and our towers finish off that Greymane. Fantastic. e.t.c showing up for this nasty little fight as well. kael'thas, who has hardly any health left whatsoever, is still going in there, getting aggressive and doing damage. Holy cow, look at it. All right, he's backing.
There's the block.
Everyone's backing.
Yep. Get yourself back.
Oh, fantastic. All right. We're officially backing.
Okay.
kael'thas is back. Stukov is up. We're rotating mid. Welcome, Diggle. We're rooting Rhaegar. Rootin' tootin' Rhaegar. Here comes the Greymane. kael'thas does not care. This guy is aggressive.
Yeah.
Ah! Got a little beetle from anub'arak who's coming in from behind. Enemy team has grabbed their mid camp here, so we're just going to clean this. It looks like Stukov actually took the wider spread for Silence there, which is fantastic. And the chokes on this map. Raynor being pretty aggressive, being dove by the anub'arak, but we knocked him back and we knocked the Rhaegar back to follow that up. It was a great follow-up by the Rhaegar. Oh, Raynor trying to get out, popping his own heal, but it's just not enough.
Okay, there's a Web Blast and an anub'arak. Oh, geez, that's a 3.
Well, Phoenix is out because anub'arak dove our mid towers. There goes the Ancestral. There's the ley line seal. kael'thas is able to get behind our gate here and get to safety. Still no second altar on the map yet, and their Khazra are just hitting our gate. There we go. Finally cleaning up mid here from this camp. Oh, bites. Oh, on the Stukov, but we see the Stukov throwing down a Silence underneath the Greymane's feet. And once again, sadly, we're not able to get it. Stukov having to run back. Very, very low health, but I think he'll be able to heal himself up without needing to back in full there. We, however, are going to be going back in full because we want a well since a shrine is activating in about 13 seconds. The top shrine.
So with the attention to soak that everyone has, I'm not going to go stage dive. I'm going to go mosh pit. And even if I get interrupted, at least I soaked a big interrupt. And likely they'll cast more than one interrupt at me, since it is uncoordinated play.
You're good. Go top. kael'thas doesn't need you.
Get prog rock done.
kael'thas grabbed the bottom camp, and he had Greymane and e.t.c coming after him. He's backing in full now while we rotate top with our team. We're just going to have to take it slow here because we got to wait for that kael'thas. Enemy team grabbed their top camp. We grabbed our top camp. anub'arak, who actually using his cocoon already on the Stukov, so that means that's out of the way. We just want to wait for kael'thas before we do any kind of mosh pit. We're almost there, though. If we can grab that Malthael and everyone can focus on him, we're set. Oh, Leyline Seal coming out. That's fine. That's fine.
Still cast on the other side.
Nice job. We catch the Malthael in our mosh pit, and now we can start working on the objective. e.t.c moving into the top lane there to kind of zone and give sight to our team. We stay top, protecting our Stukov and our Raynor. kael'thas is there as well. We need your burst, buddy. Oh, e.t.c goes down, unfortunately. Shoves, dismisses. Someone from the enemy team there. We've got 24. Just gotta see. Oh. Nice burst onto the anub'arak there. Unfortunately, he's able to soak a lot of that damage as his build. But we see the Medivh, we see the Rhaegar. We try to catch him where we can. Malthael going on our Stukov here, so we're gonna try and get him off. Can we disengage this? Oh, Stukov does not make it through Malthael's ult there, and Malthael gets an ancestral, so we're just gonna have to back and give this objective, I think. Raynor in there for a bit too long. We'll try again to stop the Malthael from killing our team. But
all right, well, we still got time.
Still not done yet. Yeah, I mean, we do have the kael'thas. 30 versus 33. But our team isn't in there. So second one goes to the enemy. And it will be an arcane punisher.
Angels have taken what is mine. An arcane punisher comes for us.
kael'thas is now upset at the e.t.c because the e.t.c died unnecessarily.
Well, he wanted to zone the middle lane.
Yeah, and got caught. Hyperion comes out from Raynor to help the damage to the Punisher, which is about halfway. We have another jump coming out. Gotta avoid those lasers. The Hyperion did scare off the enemy team. Their Greymane is on fire, played by e.t.c, who we've seen plenty of times in many seasons at this level. Punisher is down. We managed to keep our top fort with a tiny, tiny bit of health.
All right, let's check damage. Greymane, Medivh, and Raynor.
Enemy team has stolen our Cosmic Camp. We're going to clear this up really quickly. And it looks
assume
like
they're
they're
on the
rotating
bottom. Yeah.
Yep. There's Medivh giving sight to his team. kael'thas giving sight to us. Raynor top. So we're down one person. Shouldn't get too aggressive here. Enemy team actually has not taken the bottom camp yet. But they did take their Khazra camp, so kael'thas is now rotating mid. We're going to follow. We're going to clear that up. And then e.t.c is saying play passive because e.t.c is a little embarrassed.
No, he's thinking that we're doing pretty well objective clear. Yeah, I think you're not wrong that I think he just embarrassed himself on the middle.
Yeah.
On that top middle fight, but that was just, you thought you could zone the lane for long enough.
Yeah, and they didn't have the Malthael.
And Chicago here plays a Greymane that's very range heavy. He doesn't go in unless he thinks he's going to get a kill, so his burst can be very surprising.
Yeah. And now that you play e.t.c, do you have a growing desire to push the enemy players away from your team's AoE?
I try not to, and this is very enlightening. My practice has been with friends and y'all in quick match, which means I'm not used to like Rhaegar wiggling properly. I'm missing a lot of power slides just because the level of opponent I'm used to fighting isn't as good. So this is pretty stressful. That's gonna be a big stop.
Oh no, you're gonna be too late for this, dude.
Well,
Unless he can slide in. Hyperion out from the Raynor. Stukov is not gonna make it because Malthael's ult comes out just in time to finish off that health. kael'thas very confused. Why was there a fight up there?
Well, kael'thas is gonna go make something out of bottom, which is
now they're gonna take our top fort. We stun the Medivh, and we're gonna see if we can get out of this. Raynor caught in a
that's too much damage from Chicago. Great stutter step by him.
Down we go. Oh, Pickle. Oh. Medivh almost picking off that Pickles. kael'thas bottom, taking their bottom fort, but the enemy team going really hard on our top keep.
Passive KT, but you're the one calling for passive play.
No, KT
Don't be hating.
KT has been the most aggressive of the team.
There goes Stukov.
So now we know
Melee.
kael'thas and e.t.c are going to be typing back and forth against one another. Enemy team takes the top keep. Shrine is active.
Okay, they're going to put a camp.
Heavens will fall before us.
Okay, we lost the Phoenix, so I think we just go forward. That goes core. It won't do a lot of damage. There's a good stun.
Yep, we got a lot of burst damage going out on that anub'arak there, but I think our e.t.c. is too tilted to play well enough. Pickles is in the pit, trying to get what he can of the objective. But unless we get a kill here and we can zone him out, it looks like they're going to be able to get this one.
Green is out. We're holding on to a web blast though for me.
Yep, there he is. There's a anub'arak throwing e.t.c in the cocoon. So we got our healer for. All right, e.t.c is back. We're gonna have a silence. We got a mosh pit. Nice job on the mouthfeel there. Nice catch. Fantastic. All right, with mouthfeel out of the way, we can get our health a little low and hopefully be all right. Catching the gray main, but he uses his swipe to escape. They have 33, so we need to stay focused on the objective here. We need to stay focused on keeping gray main zone. Oh, nice root. Nice. Oh, he was protected by the Medivh, but can we finish him off? Yes, we can. Gray main goes down. Fantastic. Core is being attacked by...
Yep, we're giving some core points.
That's okay. We got this objective, and it's going to be a Mortar Punisher.
Mortar Punisher heeds our call.
kael'thas immediately going mid to work on our Kadra camp and get that. e.t.c is back, clearing, keeping our core safe, and we're going to see if maybe we can get the mid fort here.
Maybe we want to kind of hold on, see if we can use it along.
The Murder Punisher? Yes! Well, there we go. Yeah, our stuns and our slides along with the Punisher there, because if we can get the enemy team caught within it. All right, there's a Phoenix from the kael'thas closing that door, and their mid-keep gate there. And the Punisher still pretty healthy, 34%. There goes another jump. Unfortunately, the gate was still up. Also, it would have taken us into deep range. Ooh, nice grab on the anub'arak there. But Punisher is down. We do have a camp with us. We might be able to make something happen, but I think it's time to get out. Yeah.
Yep.
Leyline seal and all that follow-up is no good.
All right, looking at a camp invade.
kael'thas going for it. We got his zone for him. It looks like kael'thas is backing off. Medivh sees it. He's going to have a leyline seal. We are web wrapped. In our cocoon, there comes the Hyperion. Can we have 10 seconds. Malthael finishes off with e.t.c, but he dies himself. Leyline seal is out. e.t.c is chasing off the enemy team.
We got ghouls out right now. kael'thas wants to get a bottom camp.
So we're going to rotate bottom with the kael'thas.
He has no health. He doesn't have a 2-cob to top him off.
You think that kael'thas cares?
It's true. He's gonna go get a well. I can go inspect their top camp.
kael'thas
I
is
need
not
to get
with
away
you.
from e.t.c. Not that there's anything wrong with e.t.c. I just don't want both the tank front line for kael'thas field.
Yeah, and kael'thas, kael'thas' call isn't bad, right? He's poking with the camp that you guys have grabbed. Something he can absolutely do. He's just the Medivh and the gray main protecting. So kael'thas is going with this camp, getting it pushed in, clearing the lanes for him. Enemy team has taken their top summoner camp. Medivh is here in bird form. Oh, you see the mouthfeel? Or at least mouthfeel sees us. They have 20s.
Yep.
Right, we see the anub'arak. Careful there. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
We got
okay.
20s. What are you going to take?
That is a great question.
All right, we got a clear top. Rainer's back.
They're
Looks
not.
like Pickles is going to take it.
They're not targeting me, so I.
Nice gravity left from the kael'thas as a disengage. anub'arak uses rewind, and we are in a choke. This is gross. Down goes our Rainer. kael'thas throwing out the damage that he can. We're able to get through this if we need to with our power slide. e.t.c shows up just in time with his ghouls, so we can turn this around if we need to. Leyline seal is out, catching 3 of us, actually. Who's in range of that? Is Gray Main?
They're killing Greymane back there, so I'm gonna do this up here.
Nice. So we use our mosh pit to stay in there. Do we have enough?
Yep. I want to do the death mosh.
All right. Can our team clean it up?
Oh, we lost
the
Kale.
camp is
We
on
lost Kale. Yeah, okay. My bad.
3 catapults on the core. Arthas back to clean it along with the Stukov.
My big plan there was that this fight down here versus Greymane was going to win. And if I double moshed up here, we get Greymane, kael'thas catches up.
Oh, but he was already dead.
Yeah, he died at the same time. So it looked like Greymane probably like threw a cocktail. So he got the kill. Cocktail through the air.
Rewind on the anub'arak. Super powerful.
Is that another shroud? Yeah, that is. We're seeing
Yeah.
Final Curtain in the majority of our games.
For Malthael, yeah.
He's under attack.
All right, and it's just Medivh clearing, so kael'thas is saying, get in there,
Yeah,
you
they're not
babies.
going fast.
Get in there.
Here comes kael'thas.
Nope, now they're all in
Now
there
they're going
clearing.
fast, and someone's got to get in there and actually start zoning.
Well, there's Arthas. Hopefully he's still not upset. There we go.
He stands
All right,
in the
Death
Final
Shroud
Curtain.
is there.
Gotta be brave, Arthas. Pop those ghouls
Come
and run
on,
in.
they're at 28. You guys go in there.
There goes. Okay.
Here comes the kael'thas. Now's the time. Here comes Hyperion, maybe to clear it up. They're at 30 at the moment. All right, unstoppable. Oh, nice. Oh, on the anub'arak. Oh, Ancestral gets him right in time. Flame Strike almost kills him off. We have Malthael in the back.
Let's make sure they don't collapse forward.
Make sure they don't clear it, because if they do, they only need 8 more, and they've got the objective.
Well,
Arthas
Arthas
is
is
in
chewing
back.
on it back there.
Yep, so this is all about zoning, maybe getting a kill. kael'thas getting aggressive. We want to get aggressive with him. Just want to keep him back. There's anub'arak looking to dive. There's that final curtain Kyle was talking about from the Malthael leaving, was it the death?
The trail.
The trail on the ground for an extended period of time. We're at 16. Oh, nice mosh pit catching the Rhaegar. Unfortunately, Malthael is going to finish us off, but a death mosh follows it up, so they're going to be able to kill the Rhaegar, I think, maybe. No, actually. They were not able to kill that Rhaegar, unfortunately. That was really sad. But kael'thas was back to Compass into
Okay.
Cocoon. We get the anub'arak,
There
actually.
goes Arthas.
Arthas
So
is
both
down.
tanks are down.
Go in and
Very
stop
healthy,
it, guys.
though. Very healthy. And they need to get in there before Rhaegar can get everybody healed up.
Yep.
Rainer's
Keep
poking.
poking. Nice slow from the Stukov there.
Don't
Silence. There's
stand
the
in it.
Malthael.
Okay.
Oh, they just need the one more, yeah.
Oh, well.
So we'll be able to damage this thing as it walks.
Yeah.
Because it's just Medivh, Rhaegar, and Greymane that are
And
still
we got
alive.
a catapult going mid.
Yeah.
Catapult on the bottom.
Catapult bottom. 2 catapults are going to build up mid. So as long as we can defend this, we should be okay.
Yeah.
Greymane is mid, so he won't be pushing with this. Raynor, kael'thas poking along with the Stukov. There's the Rhaegar. There's the jump on the Raynor, but a shove just misses the Rhaegar there, so Raynor should be okay. Here comes Rhaegar. Medivh is with the Punisher as well.
Think about it.
And it's at 49% health. It's only just reaching where our keep would have been if it was still up. There's the Phoenix. It's going to be zoning the lane, taking out some minions. And I think we'll be able to kill it. We might get like 1 hit on the core here. It doesn't even get a hit on the core. It goes
Cool.
down.
Well, we got camps to do.
Sure has fallen before
We're all up, and there's no Malthael for 11 seconds, so
Mm-hmm.
we want to go forward if possible.
Oh, too late. Malthael is up. Raynor is back. He's not with us.
Cool. Pushing out top. It's
Yeah.
fine.
We see a anub'arak mid with the Medivh. Enemy team has already grabbed all of the Khazar camps. We just need to protect. See the Rhaegar with the Greymane mid here. Oh, we see the anub'arak coming in by himself. He's gonna have rewind. Oh, but we get a pick on the anub'arak. We thought he was being sneaky going into our mid vent there, our Khazar camp. We do have a camp mid pushing on our fort, but we do have catapults, so that should be okay. We see the Malthael. We catch him in a little power slide there, but we do need to go
Okay,
back.
they're back. They're back.
Yep, kael'thas. Oh no.
That's okay. That's okay.
Mid camp managed to take our mid fort, but there's still the 2 summoner camps, so we need to get aggressive and go right now. Check their
Yep.
camp. Nope, too late. There's the Malthael and the Medivh. Poor bot, says kael'thas. Rainer's gonna defend. Ooh, we see a Greymane. We got a Malthael, and we God, the Medivh, that was quite the attack mid. They thought they were going to get you. Here we go. We see the Malthael. See the Medivh. Giving sight to our team. We're taking the bottom keep. We're going to back it up now. Anub'arak is up, and he does have his rewinds. So that means we do have structural pressure on them. The only lane we're suffering in is top.
Yeah, and we can get a camp there.
Mm-hmm. Enemy team took our top camp.
They're charging it.
Yep, they want to fight.
Back there.
They want to fight. There's the Medivh, there's the anub'arak, there's the Greymane. They're looking for a pick, so we don't want to be by ourselves without our team. Okay, we see their team mid. They're rotating
Looks like
bottom.
they want to bomb our bottom.
They want fort. Yep, bottom fort.
That's okay.
Here they are. The team's rotating down with us. Greymane's just doing poke. Oh man, look at that.
There's
damage.
Malthael back actually, so they're saying go, go, go. Let's see if anybody's still hanging around here.
Nope, late. Medivh, he sees us. Trying activating in 8 seconds.
Okay, we do need to clear top again.
Need to win a fight though before we make that happen.
Yeah, we gotta clear top though.
They activated Shrine. Arthas is clearing. Silence out from the Sukop there. Medivh, keep an eye on where our damage is.
And try to get cute.
There we go. kael'thas. Oh, there, the anub'arak from the back going on our Raynor. Focusing on the anub'arak, but Raynor shooting at Medivh there. Nice shove interrupting the anub'arak. The Sukop is in the cocoon. kael'thas trying to help break that as best he can. We are pretty split. Arthas in the back line on the Malthael. Here comes the Malthael, so be careful. Unfortunately, Raynor does go down. He was targeted by the Medivh and the anub'arak. Ley line seal. Catches us. That's it. The lane collapsed here, but we see the anub'arak going on our Sukov and our kael'thas. Can they connect it? We're hitting our well.
Okay, well, we still got a chance. They're gonna go core.
Yeah, they are going core, but Arthas is dead as well. Who do we have to disconnect, Kyle? Nice burst from the kael'thas there. Fantastic. And if we go down, we got a death mosh. Oh, but this is going to be GG. Oh, Greymane was still up. Yep. Oh, GG.
Well, a very aggressive kael'thas.
Yep, and Raynor did die right at the start there when he needed to.
Yeah. Well, Medivh is not something everybody fights all the time. And certainly, I don't think kael'thas did any favors to his team. He certainly frazzled myself and then into Arthas and then into... So I appreciate that someone played worse than me, so I wasn't constantly frazzled.
Yeah, but that frazzle can definitely throw off a
it's
game.
a bit much. It's a bit much. But he played well, and he fought well, and he always tried. So he doesn't get a report in my book. Because those are my rules.
As long as you keep playing.
And you know, I learned a lot. I changed the way I engaged over the course of it. Rhaegar, the master, was definitely accustomed to e.t.c power slides and dodged me very well. We got some cool, death mosh sort of pile on. I think the mosh pit was the right choice because we did control quite a bit of the fights and we dodged the big turn-offs that would be hitting us along the way. And hey, I mean, look at that damage. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The B Chicago probably doing his speed build. Definitely noticed that in there. Yep, on the prowl, Eager Wolf, and then Viciousness, where your abilities do the reset. Going for Insatiable, actually. And, whoa, Incendiary Elixir. Huh. These two talents I don't normally see B Chicago go. Hunter's Blunderbuss, though, makes sense. He was pursuing with 40% movement speed in the auto attacks. And that's why Arthas died as much as he did, which isn't astronomical, but B Chicago here is very patient and is more than willing to poke you with human bullets before going in for the kill.
Yep.
With the go for the throat and all that sort of thing.